Hello, dears. Today, let's learn something about the fascinating world of new media and its evolution over the past few decades. So, the evolution of new media. From traditional print and broadcast models to the digital era, the landscape of media has undergone a remarkable transformation. We all know this. That is, in the earlier times, we used to follow the traditional print media and the broadcast models, and later on in today's world, we can see that we depend more on digital platforms. Until the 1990s, media primarily relied on newspapers, magazines, television, and radio. This is what we said earlier. That is, in the earlier times, until the 1990s, what people followed was newspapers, magazines, television, and radio. And however, the last 30 years have witnessed a rapid shift with the advent of computers and the internet. By the invention of computers and internet, there is a rapid shift in our uh, use of this new media platforms, and it gives rise to what we now know as new media. So these platforms are called the new media. Now let's see the characteristics of new media. New media brings unique characteristics that redefine our understanding of communication, and let's explore some key features of this. The first one is hypertextuality. That is, hyper means above or beyond, and in new media, hypertext refers to the content that provides a network of links to other texts, offering readers the ability to navigate seamlessly. That is, see the example given here, HTTPS, and there is a link given. This is called a hypertext. That is, it is a network of links beyond the main text. When we click this link, it will lead to much more information. That is, the clickable links in articles, multimedia content that provides link to a related material is known as the hypertextual, or the feature hypertextuality. This is one of the main features of new media. And now the second one, we have multimediality. That is, unlike the traditional media, digital platforms can simultaneously deliver news in various formats such as audio, video, graphics, and text, making it more attractive and comprehensive. That is, in print media, we saw that the only form we could receive information was in the form of text. Okay, but the specialty or the feature of new media is that we can see, or we are able to receive news in various formats, like those in the we could receive news in the form of audio format, it might be in the form of video or graphics or text, and it might be simultaneously used. That is, in the at the same time it could be used. And then the main advantage of this is the enhancement of audience engagement and understanding. Now the third one is digital. That is, the digitalization is a game changer in new media. In the digital realm, all data are converted into numbers or binary codes. See, the data are converted into binary codes or numbers, allowing for efficient storage, high speed access, compression of information. So, these are the advantages of this digitalization. Okay. And next, we have interactivity, which is a defining feature of new media. That is, unlike the passive consumption of old media, new media encourages user engagement. While reading a newspaper in print media, we saw that it was just very narrow. That is, the user engagement was minimum. But in case of digital media platforms, we could see that the that is, the user engagement is being encouraged, and it allows consumers to get involved, comment on stories, and even create their own content. So, commenting on news stories and creating user generated content is one of the major advantages of interactivity in new media. And now let's see the evolution of internet. The internet, a cornerstone of new media, has a fascinating history. Now let's take a brief look at its evolution. That is the birth of internet. The internet was first developed in the 1960s, initially for military and academic research. So it was first developed for military and academic research, and the ARPANET, launched in 1969, marked the beginning of this revolutionary journey. Okay, so the ARPANET, it is the beginning. And now the World Wide Web, it began in the early 1990s. The birth of World Wide Web, it introduced a graphical user interface and hyperlinks, making the internet accessible to millions around the world. Okay, so from just using it for military or academic research, it turned out, or it became accessible to millions of people around the world. And now the internet in India. India entered the internet era in 1987 with EARNet. Okay, ERNET, Education and Research Network, EARNet in 1987, and it was the country's first internet service. Okay, so which was India's first internet service? It's EARNet. And over the years, commercial access expanded, leading to a surge in internet users. So the commercial net access, introduced in 1995 through VSNL, it led to a rapid growth in the users. And there was a significant growth, that is the late 1980s. It saw a significant increase in internet usage, that is an evolution from a military and academic tool to a mass communication platform. We said earlier that internet was in earlier times, during the beginning and all, it was used for military and academic purposes, and then it gradually became a mass communication platform. And now online media platforms. Online media includes websites. You all know this, that is, they include websites, blogs, wikis, social media platforms like Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, and Instagram. All these come under the online media platforms. And these platforms foster dialogue and interactive communities. Interactive communities will be there, allowing people worldwide to share, comment, and discuss various topics. Okay, so fostering dialogue and interactive communities is the role of online media platforms. So I hope this is clear for you. So these are the basic things you'll have to know about new media, and we'll discuss about this further in our classes. So I hope whatever we discussed in this class about new media platforms and which all areas or which all platforms come under this new media, it's clear for you. So thank you for your time.